You've seen this happen. Someone on your team misses every deadline, shows up late half the time, and somehow always has an excuse ready. Got pulled into something, system was down, didn't get the update. You've covered for them, you've picked up their work, you've sat in meetings pretending everything's fine, while quietly getting more and more frustrated. And yet, they're still there, still employed, still getting paid, still joking with your boss like nothing's wrong. Meanwhile, you're burned out, and at some point you start wondering, is being good at your job actually hurting you? Yeah, it is, and here's why. I'm Ryan, and today we're breaking down why the laziest people at work are almost impossible to fire, and why the people doing the most work keep getting buried. There are 4 patterns behind this. Once you see them, you won't unsee them. A few years ago, I worked with someone I'll call Jessica. Jessica was likable, easy to talk to, no drama, good energy. If you met her in the hallway, you'd think, solid teammate. But when it came to actual work, she disappeared. You'd assign her something in a meeting, she'd say yes, sound enthusiastic, and then go completely quiet. Follow up a week later, suddenly there's a long explanation about why things got complicated. We had a product launch coming up, 6 people on the team, everyone had a piece. Jessica's task? A simple competitor analysis. 2 pages, that's it. Launch week comes. Nothing. When asked, she says she got pulled into something urgent with another team. Sounds reasonable. So guess what happened? Someone else did it. Actually, one of my coworkers spent his Friday night finishing her work. Launch goes well. Leadership sends out a "great job team" email. Jessica replies all with a "that's when it clicked." She wasn't unlucky. She understood the system better than the rest of us. Reason 1. They know which rules actually matter. Not every expectation at work is real. Some things have consequences. Some things don't. High performers treat everything like it matters. Lazy employees don't. They figure out exactly what gets tracked, what shows up in reviews, what leadership actually cares about, and they do just enough to stay above that line. Nothing more. Jessica knew missing that analysis wouldn't get her fired because someone else would step in, and someone did. That someone is usually you. Reason 2. They optimize for visibility, not output. While you're grinding on actual work, Jessica's grabbing coffee with someone 2 levels above you. While you're fixing problems late on a Friday, she's asking a polished question in a company-wide meeting. While you're staying late, she's already left, but not before stopping by a director's office to chat. This isn't random. In most companies, your actual output is only part of how you're evaluated. Visibility matters more than people admit, and people like Jessica understand that instinctively. They don't work harder, they work more visible. And when something important happens, big meeting, executive review, client call, suddenly they show up prepared, they contribute, they look sharp. Then the spotlight moves, and so do they. Meanwhile, your work stays invisible. Reason 3. The system automatically protects them. Managers know who's reliable. They might not say it out loud, but they know. So when something actually matters, they go to you. Not because they want to overload you, but because it's faster than chasing someone unreliable. So you get more work, higher expectations, more pressure. Meanwhile, Jessica's expectations stay low. And here's the part most people miss. When she doesn't do something, the work doesn't disappear. It transfers, usually to you, and you make the same decision every time. Let it fail or fix it. You fix it every time, and she's counting on that. If things go well, she was part of the team. If things go wrong, she wasn't the one responsible. The people doing the work are exposed. The person doing nothing is protected. And sometimes, leadership misreads this as delegation skills. Reason 4. She's not a problem for her manager. Now think about it from your manager's perspective. Jessica doesn't miss the important deadlines, doesn't create HR issues, isn't causing conflict, isn't making big mistakes. Why? Because she's barely doing enough to fail. The team is still delivering. Metrics look fine. So from the outside, there's no real problem, just some background frustration. And firing her? That's a whole process. Hiring, onboarding, risk, disruption. Keeping her is easy, replacing her is work, so nothing changes. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The system doesn't reward the person doing the most work. It rewards the person who is visible, low risk, easy to keep. If you're quietly carrying everything,
You're making the system work, not yourself. So you have to adjust. Stop being the automatic safety net. Increase your visibility. And sometimes, let things fail that were never yours to fix. Because right now, you're playing a game where the rules are tilted, and you didn't even know it. Now you do. If this feels familiar, subscribe. I break down workplace dynamics like this every week. The stuff nobody says out loud, but everyone sees. See you in the next one.